Any more questions? I've just got a couple, if I may, just from people who've sent them in. I've got a question on Super, just to us really, on Super League, about the contract with Sky. Is it due for renewal in 2017? It's not due for renewal then, so that'll be. Do we get a big payout? So no, we don't. That's certainly not the case. And are we looking to put a retail unit in centre of Salford? Well, it's been looked at, and it has been looked at previously. We're looking at different options of maybe like a pop-up type shop where we can drop into shopping centres and gateways and places like that. So, as I've already said, we're looking at lots of options to get us our PR and our media campaign, marketing campaign out there. So it's not a dismissing one, that one. One for Ian Watson. Alright, we've done that, haven't we? Are you going to finish in the top 8? I've got one for Lama, when I'm running over to him before. Has he done it? Oh, he's done it as well. Right, that's all the questions done basically. Any more from the shop floor before I just show you a little exclusive video that we're working on? One more.
What an old Junior's barber is like.
You've got no chance.
So, as Marwan and I said, we're working with this company called Web Revolve, a superb marketing company for us. We're just work in progress on this video that we're going to do for the launch of the shirt on the 1st, which is only a couple of days away. So if we can play the video, we'll maybe get some feedback on what we think. Cheers.
Well, I've supported sort of for 37 years. I lived across the road from the Willows, and it was just an attraction to me when I was a kid, 8 years old, and it's just stuck with me ever since. I've got some really proud memories from the Willows over the years, over 37 years, and I'm looking forward to more memories at the new ground. Every year I look forward to the new kit. I mean, it means everything to me. People always say about football and stuff, and no, rugby league, Salford Red Devils, always.
Salford Red Devils to me is like a religion. I enjoy going to the game. I enjoy the crack that we have on the terraces with the fans, the home fans and the away fans. It's a chance to go and meet up with friends and family and get behind the team. The team now playing a brand of rugby that I think is probably some of the best that we've ever seen in Salford, and it's a team that we can be proud of and get behind. The Salford shirt for me is a symbol of pride and it's a symbol of status. I'm from Salford, I was born and bred in Salford, and I'll always say I'm from Salford. If someone says to me, where are you from? And I say Salford, then they'll say, you mean Manchester? And I say, no, Salford, I'm from Salford, and that's where I am. And I'm proud to wear the shirt, I'm proud to emphasise the badge, and I'm not ashamed of saying I'm from Salford at all.
Salford is more than just a game, it's more than just a club, it's more than just a sport, it's my life, it's all that I live for. I take my boys to watch the games every week, it's my family time. This has been my life from being 8 years old, supporting the Reds home and away.
What does it mean to me? It means the passion, it means the red shirt, it means the Willows. 1976, David Watkins, Chris Esketh, Colin Dixon, Mike Koeman, all legends. We are the future. We are Salford.
I'm really excited about what's ahead. I think with Ian Watson in charge, we saw in the £1 million game a sense of excitement, and if we can take that momentum, I mean, there was way over 1,000 fans there at Hull that day. If we can move that forward and get a bit of success on the pitch, then there's no telling what we can do. I get a massive sense of pride if we're in another city. If we're in Manchester city centre itself, you'll see dozens of Manchester United, Manchester City shirts, but to have a Salford shirt on your back, it's a real sense of identity.
That's available from the 13th of December. Well, I think one of the things that we're trying to do as a club is sell the brand. You know, and that's what we've got to do as a club. We're not forgetting Salford. We are Salford Red Devils. You know, and that's part of it. Well, I don't think anyone gets me a rugby club and a football club mixed up. But, we've got a brand to sell, and you know the Red Devils is the brand for me. And yeah, we are Salford, of course we are. We'll always be that. So there's no elusiveness about that. We're just trying to sell a brand.
In that sequence there, there's no young kids.
And there's no females.
And there's no females. If you're looking at family, it looks like, and I'm not being critical of it. So
No, it's actually critical, wasn't it? It's something we noticed straight away, and we did ask for all volunteers across our fan base to get involved. We did have people lined up on the female aspect to do, they didn't turn up, and we're going to do an away shirt version and make sure it's based on a more family video. And youth, yeah. I mean, it's difficult when you're filming during the day to get volunteers, and we did ask for that, and we've got a selection, and some unfortunately didn't turn up.
Got 3 kids on the front row here, and I'll just ask for one of them shirts.
And that's, you know, that's great to hear. You know, people buying the merchandise. We've all got kit available that we're going to be able to purchase online, and I think shirts, and certainly from me growing up wearing a Salford shirt and other rugby shirts, it's great. And I think real value for money you can get out with shirts, because you virtually have them on every other day, don't you? So, and the kids are excited. So, and again, it's the first taster of it. We're just toying with stuff and how we produce stuff, and that's going to go out to the wider world at some stage. But there will be the weight shirt pinned onto that as well for the new year. Okay, any more questions of anyone? Do we need the microphone? Otherwise people can't hear.
Well, probably not. I mean, we've got we've got Dr. Kukash, who's not a white British male. I can't see many black faces in the audience here.
As I've said, we're trying to get out to our female and our family. I can't put people to be in the video who might not want to be in it.
Talking about marketing, I mean, that's the guy just said there. It's all white males. I mean, we've got some
It's free on the
guys
table.
here,
It's free, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Who's free? Chaco.
Trust me, we're not trying to segregate people to, you must be this club to come in our video, but we will welcome anybody who wants to get involved in the video going forward. We wanted to, it's not about, this video wasn't about, we had Lee at the end because we wanted to show the new player in the new shirt. It's not about players and ex-players, and it's about our fans. So the more we can get involved, and please get involved in the second half of the video for the black shirt that's going to come up in the new year. So it's not about segregation at all. We want more people involved, we want females involved, we want whatever involved, and we want kids involved.
This was South Africa.
No. Any more questions of anyone? Where's Lewis got my microphone?
Easy.
Firstly, guys, I just want to say, massive thanks for last season, because it was absolutely amazing. That £1 million game was the best game ever, so thanks for that, first of all. Last year we played some of the best rugby I've ever seen them play. At times we were amazing. Settles at home, even Warrington at home, Wigan away. They were great games that I'll never forget. But we did lack consistency at times. What are we doing off the field to prepare ourselves psychologically to improve that consistency? And second question, I don't feel like we've replaced Josh Griffin. I think Vito will be a bigger player for us next year at centre or junior. But I just don't feel like we've replaced Josh Griffin. Are we looking at bringing another player in to replace him?
Yeah, to answer your first bit there, it's a consistency. We had a young team last year, And what you do get with young players is an inconsistency as well. And that probably, when we got into the middle eight, that probably counteracted that, because that's when the younger players feel a little bit more pressures on their shoulders, and that's why you see a few performances are really inconsistent. Same with everything you do. Everything's got to be a repetition, everything's got to be a habit. All the boys work really hard in training. They'll look at videos of training from this morning and they'll know straight away certain things that they've not done well, and they know that next week they need to pick that up in training, or the next following session they need to be better at that. So they'll just keep working on habits so they become religion for them, and then they're doing them day in, day out in the games, and then when it comes under the pump in the games, they'll be better at that. And you've got to breed that by being consistent ourselves as a coaching team, and we'll be real consistent with the players, and then making sure that they're getting the same message from us, and then when they're out there, they'll get the same message as well. In terms of Josh Griffin, I said before, we've got some players in this squad, and I don't think you can argue, like say you've got Vido, you've got Niall Evals, you've got Jay Bibek, you've got Josh Jones, who can all play centre and all play centre really well. Niall and Daniel are training really well at the moment, to be fair, and they're putting their effort into being there. Like I say, we've got Blease here who can teach them the ins and outs of the centre game. But it's going to be on them. We put a lot of emphasis on the player and a lot of accountability on the player to choose what direction they want to go in. You can go up to them every week and tell them that they're no good or they need to do this better. But if they don't choose to do that, and that's where we come in, that's where we've got to be real consistent with them and give them a really clear message so that we work together to get the best out of them guys. Niall's got some serious skill, and he's one of them who's difficult to leave out of a team. Niall's is that he's been working on parts of his game to try and make himself better and improve his position within the team so that he can be a dead set starter. We feel he's got it in him to be a centre. Daniel as well, he's in there, he gives you that option. So we need to work hard with them in this off-season, rather than just go and buy somebody out there who might come in who's no better than what we've got. Let's see what JB, let's see what Niall's got, let's see what Vido's got.
I think we'll find as well, like obviously we had a lot of shit off the field last year, apologies. You know, if we can have a season where we have no off-the-field dramas, you know, we found Huddersfield at home here, and we got, I think, there was a draw in the end, but that was after the 6-point deduction. The atmosphere around the place, we just lost it completely. I think if we have a season, you know, nothing with the RFL, you know, no points deduction, any of that, I think we can have a really good season. We've got some top players, brought in some good forwards. That's like an area where we were weak last year. So I think we also need to start getting a bit more positive and back in this club, because we can get to the top four.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think what you've seen there is like on the shirts and stuff like that. It's easy to be critical. It is. It's easy for you to sit there and understand. It's easy for me and Blease to sit there and just say, you know what, you've done something wrong there. And it's easy in hindsight to be critical. What you've got to be is turn it on its head and be positive and find the positive thing. There's games here last year which were real nip and tuck for me. And you might say that Salford, they've struggled to be in them games for years. We've either won or we've been spanked. Last year was in them games, and them tight games, when the crowd get behind you and start building, rather than if someone misses a tackle and go, oh, he's rubbish, so I don't want to say anything too often, but rather than getting on it, say, let's come on, get in behind the boys and start supporting them. At the end of the game, you can come over, you can tell me you think I'm crap at the end of the game, that's fine. But in that game, give it 100% behind the team, and they'll give you 100% then, because they're not going out there to make an error or to not try their best. So rather than thinking negative all the time, put it on its head and be real positive as you can for that full game. And then at the end of the game, if you've got to come and say something, come and say something then. Yeah?
Any more questions? Okay, just a couple more points from me for me. I mentioned the new club website coming out on the 5th of December. We're also looking at Red Devils TV. We're looking at the options there, and we'll give you some news on that as and when we've looked at all the options there. And also we're looking at partnering up with Salford City FM to produce some material for us on their radio shows, whether that's live or weekly updates, we don't know yet. So I think generally for me, I think as Ian just said there, good fan comments about being positive around the club. There's some really good stuff going on. Got a great squad. Looking forward to the season.